Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. You join us on the lovely Ludwigsbahn route. Now it all looks quite similar at the moment, but as soon as we get in the cab you're going to notice quite a big change, and this is how the train should be on this route. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. Whoa, what's happened? This is the ICE3MF, so this is a PC mod. I believe it's done by Myron and a couple of others, and we've also got a sound mod for this train as well. But this is how it should look like on this route. Let's get the panel open. Oh, the train's going to go 187 coming in. Let's get this all sorted. So you've got loads more switches on here. TVM, whatever that is, KVB. So we got all of these switches on. You've got the transition lever, so if you're running on LG or any French route, France, if you're running it in Germany, well, Germany. Let's make sure we got the German stuff on PZB, LZB. That's everything there. So that's a bit different. Let's get the door shut. Yeah, you've got your KVB there, and I think the TVM 430 is on these like little squares here. That's where that would be. Get the lights on, AFB, get that on. Let's put that up to 40. There we go. Mannheim in 51 kilometres. It's about 40 minutes this. Enjoy the audio. Lovely to make our way out of Kaiserslautern. Nice evening run we've got. So we're starting off from the slow side of the route. I think it goes up to 130. I think it is actually 130 kilometres an hour out of here. I assume there's probably not really any exterior changes to this train. I mean, maybe, probably, I suppose, underneath you'd probably get a few differences with all the safety bits and pieces. But I think, sort of from here, you won't really notice any changes as such. Let's quickly get a little shot as well. Just whilst we got the nice lighting there of the sun. Field of view. Bit of rotation on there. Yeah, nice and basic. There we go. Let's get up to 130. Let's whack that up. Oh, well, not that much. C8, there we go. Yeah. Oh, 150, even faster. Lovely. There we go. Yeah, but starting off from the slow end of the route, so sort of weave our way through the valley first. And used that we can then go on to the fast bit. But no, I'd love to see this mod officially come into the game. There's so many like good mods out there which you just think, oh, imagine this getting onto console, sort of officially in the game. Like this for this route, the West Coast Mainline 2019 timetable. There's so many good mods. I'm quite glad we've got a new PC because well, we can actually do these things now. They really do improve the game. Because, I mean, all of the ICE services on this route come from France, meaning it has to be the ICE3MF, but we only got the ICE3M. Which I'm sort of surprised we didn't get the MF, which was quite disappointing. That was like the main criticism of this route, was the fact the ICE3M, it was wrong. And it's quite a big thing considering this, all the trains on this route go to France, or the ICE services. I wonder if someone's done a TGV duplex with PZB, as I assume the TGV duplex, which runs in Germany, must have PZB on it. I can't imagine it would be able to run without. Can't remember any of the stations on this route apart from Neustadt, Mannheim and Kaiserslautern. Oh, and Ludwigshafen Mitte. All the no, there's Frankenstein as well. Okay, I'm remembering a few, but not many. Yeah, this route came out back in, was it late January, early February? I think it was just before the Ludwigsbahn came out. Not one of those star-struck routes, you know, it's not one of those like big, major, popular routes like Frankfurt S-Bahn. It's not one of those filler routes, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think this was a big release, this route. Not really intended to be. But it's a nice scenic drive. And I don't think on this route you actually get any new trains either. Which sort of makes it even more like, we should have got the ICE3MF. Yeah, on this route I think it's the 425 and, well, the ICE3M. Now what have I just pressed? No, not that. Slow down. That's the one, yeah, there. 130. Cool, so coming up to the first stop on here. And I think it comes down to 100 as well. I think it comes down to 100. Again, this is the slow part of the route. Sort of half of it's slowish and the other half's fast. We're down to 100. No, not that much. There we go. I don't think the 100 lasts for long though on here. I think it goes basically straight back up. Sifa, yeah, I've had enough of you. There we go. There's the 100, although yeah, I don't think it lasts for long. Should be able to speed back up just round here, I think. Sifa, yeah, right. And you can obviously use the. I mean, if we did run this on LGV Mediterranean, it should work. We should get the TV, or even in the Southeastern High Speed. If you ran it on there, it should work. So quite cool. And again, I'll leave all of the necessary links for this mod as well. Sifa, yeah, there we go. Is it still 100? I didn't think the 100 lasted for this long. But maybe it does, unless we have missed the speed board. I thought it sort of went straight back up. Obviously not. Quite cool, because I've actually technically been on this train in real life now. I've been on the Spanish version of the ICE3, which is the class 103. The AVE ICE. So quite cool. Nice train. Nice and comfortable, the seats on it. Sort of nice relaxed interior as well. Quite weird though, because they like play a movie, like the sort of Spanish high-speed trains. I know it's like weird, but it's cool. But yeah, there's like basically where the CIS screens would be, oh no, the PIS screens would be in the train. They play a movie, and you can there's like little headphone. Was it headphone jack? Or there's a little headphone slot where you can put your headphones in, and you can actually listen to the movie playing. Which I mean, in the UK, it's like, what? I don't think you get that on any public transport while they start playing a movie. Well, it's not nowadays. And so on the high-speed trains, you've just got a movie playing. Right, wanting for an 80. This is Frankenstein station, I believe. Oh my god, the train needs to slow down quickly, otherwise we're going to get caught by PZB. There you go, it was taking a little while there. I thought the physics have been changed on here. There you go. Also, another thing with my experience on Renfe, especially on the 103, which is this train. We've actually got a short video of the 103 departing Cordoba on the channel. But it seems to be an issue. But on the Renfe trains, they've got like a Renfe Entertainment. I think it's like Renfe Play it's called. But like it never works. Like you can watch football on their TV, but it never works. Well, this seems to be the case. C30, yeah, there we go. Train struggling to keep to 80. Must be a bit of downhill here. Up to 90. So bright, I don't think we've got the magnet on. Have we got the magnet on? Don't think so. It must be quite steep down here. Those dynamics are working. Let's just do that just in case. Wipe out to 80. Well, up to 90, I mean. Zifa. Lovely. Yeah, once we get past Neustadt station, which is sort of the halfway point distance-wise, but time-wise you're much closer to Mannheim from there. Once we get to there, we can speed up to 100 miles per hour. Another station coming up, I think. There's a freight service. I think we've got all the layers for this route. Very cool. Lovely. Yeah, Seaford, there we go. So again, literally just before this I was playing Train Sim Classic, so I've sort of got to wrap my head around all of the different controls on Train Sim World. There's some really annoying differences between Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World. Like the low tone and the high tone of the horn, instead of B and spacebar as it is on Train Sim Classic, on here it's N and spacebar. And then E is for the DSD and C for I think usually on Train Sim Classic, but on here it's all just Q. So I've got to be careful not to hit the wrong button. Lovely. I think there's one more station, and then it's Neustadt, and then we can go a bit faster. Actually, this part of the route's a little bit slow. And this is certainly one of those routes where you get it on sale. I wouldn't get this route full price. Yeah, it's just one of those sale routes. Oh, and I think you also get the DBBR 111 on here as well, but it has like 2 services with the Dosto. Yeah, it's not one of those routes you'd really pay full price for. Very much a sale route. Zifa, yeah. And it's not really the most interesting of routes either, this one. But at least you get the full timetable, even if you're on console. Unlike the Frankfurt route, where you get hardly anything on console. Cool. Can anyone guess the video I was doing on Train Sim Classic beforehand? The departure board sort of relates to the route it was on. Here's the other station coming up. You got the black and white board, or stripy board, which means a station is coming up in about 1 kilometre, I think. $100, good. Let's speed that up. Yeah, I think this is the last stop before Neustadt. Cool. So we sort of go around to the right now, and then we then sort of head down to Neustadt, and then we sort of go up to Mannheim. And again, we are playing on the PC right now. This is not on console. Hopefully one day we will get the ICE3MF on console. But yeah, this is PC at the moment. Which, I mean, yeah, hopefully this does highlight the differences in the base version of the ICE3M we got for this route and the ICE3MF, which should be on this route, but this is a mod. You know, there's quite a difference with all of this up here. All of the French stuff. Which again should have been included with the original route. Really, that's the only criticism of this route, is the ICE3M. It's very much incorrect. Apart from that, it's a decent route. But not one yet you'd pay full price for. Unless you really wanted it. Oh no, it's just another station. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe that wasn't the last stop before Neustadt. There's another one. Oh, is this one Lampex? This one, Lampex? Hang on. Why can't I move? Oh, no, there you go, that's one. That's his stop. Is this Lampex? Oh, Lambrecht. A little bit different. Nice evening run though, lovely. Lovely train. German trains are some of the best. German routes are the best routes in the game. I mean, we do have some really good UK ones now, but German routes are fantastic. If you don't really know German routes, you don't know German signals, safety systems, do learn them, because it makes German routes so good. Only for a 90. And they're very engaging as well, German routes. Like with PZB, all the signal aspects, acknowledging the magnets. And it's quite an engaging drive each time. Although sometimes you do get LZB, which isn't engaging that much. Which LZB is basically where the train just drives itself and you just press Q every 30 seconds or so for the CFA alarm. Just to make sure you're still there. Spam seafood. Have some of that. Mashed seafood. But now we're heading round to the right. Yeah, so it's not too far to Nystad, and then from there we should then be able to get up to 100 miles per hour, which is 160 kilometers an hour. That's like one of the differences with cars. Like in cars, they test it with 0 to 60, which is a bit of a random number, 60 miles per hour, but that equates to 100 kilometers an hour. One of those differences. Cool. This has been a nice drive so far, and it's nice to be in the ICE3MF. So good work. Yeah, I think it was Myron did the sound pack for the ICE3, and I think he also did with it in collaboration with a couple of others. Well, again, I'll link it all below. But for the ICE3MF, which if you're playing the Ludwigsbahn, it's sort of one of those must-haves. Well, if you're on PC. Up to 100. See if that, there we go, yeah, there we go. Yeah, been wanting to showcase this mod for a while. Basically since we got the new PC, which has already been a month. But also we've had all of the other bits and pieces, Frankfurt come out, we've been doing the West Coast mainline stuff. But good to get in it finally. I didn't realise there was a sound mod either, so that's pretty cool. And also, there's also one other mod on here as well. It's some sort of cab height adjustment for driving this train. So I think you're a bit lower down usually. This is Nystad. You got a little museum over there. 642, 425. Beautiful, beautiful. Through we go though. Then we go round to the left, and then we can then speed it up to a bit more than just 100 kilometers an hour. On 30. If you haven't made this one video, thanks all for coming in. It's all very much appreciated. No, not that 140. Oh wait, 140. There we go. I'm pretty certain the board. Oh, look at the amount of magnets there. Wow. There is also a board round here for, well, I don't know if they fixed it, but there was, I think it was like 14 for 140, but it's meant to be a 160 board. Yeah, it was this one here. What's it? Yeah, it's 160 now. But before, I think on PlayStation, it showed a 140, which was wrong. There you go, 100 miles an hour. A little bit ahead. Leaving the hills behind. Cool. 160. Yeah, there's not really many German mods to showcase. I mean, there is a Mittenwaldbahn 2003 timetable, which is a little bit tempting, but we'll see. This was sort of the main one, which very much caught my eye. I've had to, there is actually one mod I've had to take off, is the London Midlands, who's a person who did a signal visualization mod. Basically it just makes all of the signals brighter. But the thing is, it makes it also the German signals, it makes them a lot brighter as well, so I've had to turn that off. So it's quite funny on the German stuff, a bit funky. Because the German signals are sort of good as they are. Oh, we've got a neutral section coming out. I don't know if on this route you have to do the circuit breaker. So now on some German trains you have to sort of flick the circuit breaker. In fact, I don't think the neutral section is even simulated on here. They didn't really do anything. And I think the line splits off fairly soon, because you get sort of the slow line going off and then the fast line. Was it Schifferstadt? Yeah, Schifferstadt. We sort of bypass it. Oh. Okay, good. Hopefully we didn't crash there. Give my PC a nice break after this. I've done quite a lot of videos this afternoon, and this probably is the last one. It's yeah, done quite a bit. And yeah, this is the sort of fast but not as interesting part of the route. That was very noisy. Whoa, what's going on? It's a bit. Oh no, we're good. So I'm playing up a bit. PC, don't misbehave. What FPS are we running at? 60. So it's not struggling at anyway. I hope not. Oh, just in time. Waiting to get there now, come on, get us there. Once we get onto that bypass line from Schifferstadt, that's when we're getting there. Then we've got the slow bit through Ludwigshafen, and then we're into Mannheim. Bit of CFA action. I reckon about 10 minutes and we should be there. I can't remember, what time did we depart? No, it's been a half hour, so yeah, about 10 minutes and we should be there. This is the bypass line. So down there takes you to Schifferstadt station. But we sort of get to bypass it. And then once we join back up, we're then pretty close. Hopefully the images looked all good. Obviously this is on the PC version, but it seems alright. It's looking okay, running okay. There we go. I think the next speed drops down to 130 as well, I think it's 130 next. And it comes right down through Ludwigshafen. Just sort of the messy station with lines everywhere. Yes, it should join back up shortly. See if yeah, there we go. Yeah, so joining back up with the sort of the slow line, or the line just down to Schifferstadt. So we're getting there, we're almost there. Yeah, nice mod to show off. Glad we've done it. Probably end up uninstalling Ludwigsbahn straight after this. As we've done it, we've shown it off. As I don't think this route really layers on to any other. Well, I don't think having this route, I don't think it layers on to really anything else at the moment. And I doubt we would play this again on the PC. But no, just, yeah, wanted to show off what we should have on the base Ludwigsbahn. ICE3 wise. That obviously does make a bit of a difference. I mean, if modders can do it, surely Dovetail could probably do it. Seafleet, yeah, there we go. I mean, really, it just looks like they've, well, gone on the LGV med route, ripped out the bits from there and sort of just stuck it on the top bit here. I'm sure there's a lot more work involved, but I mean, yeah, I'm sure Dovetail could probably do that. There's a 425. I think this is sort of the beginning of the Ludwigshafen stations. Here we go. And there's the warning for the 130. Start popping that down. That should be 130. Yeah, Seafa, there we go. Cool. Got green over yellow and a warning for a 60. Proper slows down now. And we would also have a 1000 Hz magnet as well, so we really do need to slow down quickly. Safer, yeah, there we go, don't panic. I don't know if the brakes have been altered as part of this. I don't know, they just seem a bit weaker, the brakes. Würzburg for our ICE3. Hit the horn again. Lovely, here's the green over yellow, and then we got another green over yellow. Pop that down again. Cool. Yeah, this is Ludwigshafen, which is quite a messy stop. As you can see, there's platforms everywhere, tracks everywhere, bridge going over the top. We don't stop here, surprise. Even though it seems like quite an important station, we don't stop here. That train was waiting for us over there, that's now off. 425. So we're getting on the green over yellow coming up, which again usually indicates about 40. Well, I think it's actually 45, but just go at 40. Because if you were to go at 45 and you go over the 45 limit, PZB will just emergency brake you, so it's much better to go at a more sensible speed. I've actually got a 60 on there. Let's get that up. Wonder where this line goes off to, this one here. Another train waiting for us. We're holding up all of the trains. I don't think we're running late. Maybe we are. I think we have stuck to the speed limits fairly well. Maybe not. Green over yellow again. So you can only go above 40 kilometers an hour if the signal indicates. So on the last one we had a green over yellow, but it had a 6 on top, so we can go up to 60. This is Ludwigshafen Mitte. Do we have a number on top of that one? Don't think so, or do we? Oh, let's slow down. This is just over the bridge now, and then we're there. Yeah, there's no number on that one, so that is going to be 40. And you got the double. The one underneath is that's the next signal. And sometimes also means you'll have a red coming up as well. So if you ever see 2 yellows, get ready for a red. As I suppose you couldn't actually have a red as a distance signal, because that would be a bit confusing. So the 2 yellows, yeah, basically mean there's a red coming up. So I suppose, yeah, you couldn't really have a red distance signal. So that's basically what a double yellow is. It's just a warning for a red. Which is probably at the end of the platform at Mannheim. Oh, is that another train waiting for us over there? Is that one waiting? No, I don't think so. I was going to say, we're literally holding up all of the trains. Well, it seems like we have been. There's a 101, the non-expert 101, I believe. The default 101. Does anyone still drive the default 101? Even if you have the expert 101? Always forget to check the length of these trains. They're probably, well, maybe the second stop marker up the platform. Maybe even that first one. No, maybe not the first one. Go for the second one. Well, no, there's the first one there, and then the third one. Yeah, we go for the next one up. Oh, near enough. Yeah, this should be okay. Let's do the doors. There we go. Well, that is a run on the Ludwigsbahn in the lovely ICE3MF mod by Myron. I think we've got the sound mod and also the camera mod as well. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was really good fun. Links can be found in all the usual places, to the mods, to the Discord, to the PayPal, and to the UK Departure Board website. Our affiliate link with the lovely 5% off coupon. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.